Oi? Eu queria te fazer um convite.
What's the story?
Well, hello. Careful, I bite.
Hey ho.
Salutations.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Wanna dance?
I applaud your taste.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
Expecting you.
And now Gortash invites us
Please
to
make
see
your
him.
way to the audience chamber.
It won't happen, I swear.
Moving in.
I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Home in no
Who
time.
says you entered the house before the fire started?
You've been seeing that for ages, and you're still here.
Right there, bloody leg!
What can my friend mean? This must have been
I don't know, dear. I don't
probably a
know.
drug.
All we can do
Lord
is be
Gortash
patient.
is
I almost
expecting you.
believed
Better
you
not
this
be
time.
cursed.
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord
I am
Gortash is
enjoying our walks
expecting
together.
you.
Aren't you?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
This again!
In silence.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Audience
The
chamber.
Absolute's army won't be...
If it isn't little Will's chums. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
kinspeople, Baldurians, and...
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the Viper to the Frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? Well, it could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolutes. Next, the threat of the Absolutes' monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny, and we are saviors. What comes next will be entirely their fault. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur'S blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
The Archduke of Baldur'S. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to...
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitor! Any who dare speak ill.
Pardon me for saying.
Truest of souls.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Not just glory. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tears up, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, and it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
As long as we are not overrun.
Your first act as Archduke, my lord.
The Steel Watch. They will be imprisoned until they prove loyal.
Charlatan, like every last patriarch of his rich city.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. Rude. This is Gortash's game. I'm just an impartial observer. Raven Guard's good as dead. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? My, aren't we eager? Let's meet Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
And away I go.
I swear.
Broke down the door.
All shapes, all sizes, all prices!
Let the man breathe. That what?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on. Need to get something done? Got plenty of tools for that. Whatever you want. If it ain't broke, it's
Up
because we've
there.
already helped you.
Safe house Jahira mentioned.
Two? That seems like a lot.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for? If you're hungry.
Bigger, smaller, in-betweener, I've got 'em all!
Which means we're getting a real.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is sure.
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and, could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Yes! You've got the fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Your tadpole quivers, revealing your
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mazora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mazora's always worth hearing out. We'll have answers soon enough. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mazora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mazora! You asshole!
Choose.
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat ita. Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite a... Do make her feel as unwelcome. What about him? The Emperor may be... Orpheus can disrupt a gate. Why destroy a weapon? The historical slate, so... and glowing with light, she was... A weapon is only an asset for as long as it is the means of lack it. Better to have or better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet, Orpheus's honor, got trapped by. They see us as. I regret that. Very well.
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me. Sometimes, fate closes a door for good. The bolt is fastened, the key is destroyed. The hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with... Besides, there's no time to wallow in self. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling more tricks. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil. The pup dug his own... I've always been the... To it. Of course, you could always... But that would make Will's sacrifice worthless. And I know you wouldn't want that. The 9 hells of Beator. I call the first. How? The other 8, well, focus on the Elder Brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details. Come for a chat? Correct. If you must know, I woke in that damned pod, but a brave, kind, benevolent... Ugh, you are... I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old... The dead 3. Savor, my mistress can be so... capricious.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope?
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago.
It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash. Fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt.
Enjoyed it.
An apple a day.
I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning. Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all night as we keep watch.
Nothing fishy but my prices. Get your seafood here.
What if there's food shortages? Rationing.
Doesn't make any sense. Playing.
If you have gold,
We have everything you need. What can Hooch... Ah, forget it. Mark, you got it. But the new Hooch is off limits. Pleasure to serve. Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
I don't think this guy is done.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Okay. Spoon.
Lovely.
Sorry.
And nice.
I have no... My door, the very next one.
Certified.
Bigger, smaller, in-betweener, I've got 'em all.
Rests on it. Even if you had it, what in the 9 hells would you do with it? Think a little. Be set free. Be set free.
What now?
I've wished to live in more interesting times. These books have seen everything. Is there anything?
Which means we're getting a real room.
Everyone issue races caresses.
Underestimate the forgotten prince's closest sword.
That's the clawing us my door, the very next one.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask. There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will. You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people. Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. Not yet. One more thing before...
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid. The Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin, too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble, they brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the Hells, deep in the Hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault, but they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your... Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless. Perfect! The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must find the Diabolist. Only one well-versed in devilry will know the way. You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer. I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just... I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world... No. What we should be pursuing is... We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on... The only kind I have? Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no... Their collection of rare tomes is... I doubt they'll have any books on breaking...
It will when you've met the drought.
Father, give me strength.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would the devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Doesn't make any sense.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Do you have any idea what Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Tell me, you turned him down.
You feel the touch of the Emperor. Its thoughts slide.
I was absent for... If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that but that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. Now come. We have an Elder Brain. Raphael? And what did he want with you? Giving it, and what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
That is...
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come.
At the ready.
ready. Let's see what this does.
You need only think of me.
Our vow to keep one another home. Your tongue, spoon. 6 drops. Shoot one down. We will continue dancing.
Sorry. Be not careful.
Lovely. And nice.
I'm not an aphrodisiac. I just spoke.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you made the deal with Raphael, after all. Fool.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet. Can it be? Will the... Among the Githya... Take it. Istik. Now that you have the hammer, you must find a way. Once inside, the Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the...
Do you have any idea what it was, Raphael? And what did he want with you?
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peel.
That is.
You feel it.
I shall, but know that if you have... Now come.
Have to keep going.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
Lovely. And nice. Oh. I'm not sure much.
I have something to ask.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you made the deal with Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet. Can it... Among the... Take it. Istik. Not once inside. The Prince of...
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
You got that right.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Lovely.
I put it on this.
Rationing at the cottage.
I expected Baldur, but it's got a vicious bite to it.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
The way they look at you, judging you. I don't like it.
You're
Should
not
get
being
started.
paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on doing your job and leave the steel watches
order of Lord Gortash. All livestock admitted to the city.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Every criminal we have
Horrible, those guys.
is one less stain on the
Shame no one cares enough. Folk don't even think about it much, I bet.
Here goes nothing.
What was I thinking?
Really won't feel it.
Mistra has a shrine.
Nothing.
Located in the
Got on,
Storm Shore
back.
Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Brace yourself.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
What? It's not...
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like... So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go! Changed your mind? Offer's still there? Go on. Have a swing! Changed your mind? Offer's still there? Tried that once. They took better this way. I still... So, you having a go or not? Then move!
Broadsheet's rather dull today. Don't suppose
This ends well.
It's happening already?
The Unsung Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Baldur's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Oh, come on, Kaz. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
Just lying around, you furry chonkers.
It's probably best if I keep a low profile. Janitor. See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker go.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active...
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here.
We are not...
Everybody knows Duke Stelmane was murdered here. Chances are the constable will throw you down the stairs, but... Go. I could do with something to break the monotony.
Get ready to buy!
Stelmane's Parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
That's not how those are. Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake,
The last one better be bloody good. An adventurer. Fantastic. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of corpses without hands are showing up all over the city. Together with the brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. The higher-ups don't want to hear that. I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Especially places that don't want to be perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned. Report back to me if you find any.
Some of us merely intend to do so.
Bad? I don't know, Caitlin. I've read the mouth for years. This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
None of this makes sense.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Steal watchers, right? They're watching to see if you're stealing.
Even Esther's columns been lacking source of late. Promised it's a real shame.
The hand is strange.
It's not what it...
Rabble of the
Don't customers know there's a war on?
The cellars are just down the stairs. Let's find my old lodgings.
Want to do it?
quickly.
The lance board is set.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks. On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's have a look. What's that? Psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Githyanki. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
We'll be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
These boots have seen everything.
didn't see me coming.
Why am I doing this? Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Have to keep going.
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the Illithid, you... How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship... Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? You have fallen prey. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the Astral Prism, purge it of the Illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen. Ha! I see it keeps you on a tight leash. I will liberate you from your puppet master.
Another fight. Let's go.
Silent as the grave.
Just like old times.
This is no fun at all. To new horizons. May it please, Mistra.
Fuck yes.
Swords meet sorcery.
Vedi e Juve.
Shall we dance?
For the Queen!
Knight to King 5.
Hungry for the slaughter. Step quick. Let's have some carnage.
Where do I go from here?
Let's have some fun.
How much farther can I go? Psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
No one stopped me yet. Let's see.
Githyanki. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
Out if you have to. Come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Well. Light as air.
Wizard, not a cat burglar. I venture forth. Think ahead, or I'm lost. Best be on my way.
Hey, good looking.
Such a dignified position to find oneself in. It shall be done.
Soldier.
sought a fight. And now you have one.
If this isn't important. Quietly. Yes. What a day. On the hunt. Finally. The subtle approach.
Better make my next move. Let's get going. Well, so much for peace. How much longer will this take?
Now this is my happy place.
Time for a cuddle.
For the Queen! It's Aladdin.
I can't even catch my breath.
this.
Got it. Shall we cut and run?
Comes easy these days.
I speak, they burn.
Ready for this?
us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down.
What's cooking?
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Adventure awaits.
On my way.
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you. Keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
something over there.
My old sword. My first purchase is an adventure. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it. My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't read it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
That might be worth a look.
The chains I use to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.